Let's consider a horizontal surface and a box. On that box we are applying some force in this direction. Here the box will try to move, but it will not move because of the force, that is small f, acting on the box by the horizontal surface at its contact point. This is called as frictional force. So we can now define the frictional force as it is the resistance offered by the surfaces that are in contact with each other when they move over each other. So this is known as frictional force. There are three types of frictional forces: static friction, limiting friction, and the final one is kinetic friction. In this video, we'll discuss about these three. Consider the same condition of horizontal surface and a box, and initially we are applying some force, that is 1 Newton. But the box is at static position, that is it will not move because the frictional force generated is also equals to 1 Newton. Therefore we can say that capital F, that is applied force, is equals to the frictional force, that is small f, that is equals to 1 Newton. Now we increase the force on the box from 1 Newton to 2 Newton. At this time also the box is at static position, that is it cannot move because of the frictional force generated is also of 2 Newton. So therefore we can write capital F is equals to small f, that is equals to 2 Newton. At the third time we are applying the force, and this time also the equal amount of force, that is F, is generated, that is capital F is equals to small f, that is equals to 3 Newton. After this, if we increase the force, that is capital F, say 4 Newton, the frictional force remained 3 Newton only. This is because of the capacity of the horizontal surface. It means it can generate only about 3 Newton. Therefore, here the applied force is greater than the frictional force, that is small f, the body will start moving. Here we can observe that up to 3 Newton applied force, the box is trying to move but it is not moving because of some frictional force that is generated. In this situation, frictional force is known as static friction. So we can now define static friction as it is a force that keeps a body at rest. And also here we can observe that after 3 Newton, the frictional force is not at all increasing. It means here the maximum friction or limiting friction is 3 Newton. And if you are applying greater than 3 Newton force, the body will start moving. That is, we can now define the limiting friction as it is the force of static friction acting just before the body start moving. Now, in the last case we have applied force, that is 4 Newton, but the frictional force generated remains same as 3 Newton. This is the reason why the box will start moving, because the applied force will overcome the frictional force. Therefore, we can now define kinetic friction as it is a force that acts between two moving surfaces.